Hello students, just after discussion of introduction of aldehydes and ketones, we are going to discuss general methods of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes and ketones can be prepared by the following general methods. First, by oxidation of alcohols. Second, by dehydrogenation of alcohols. Third, from hydrocarbons. Fourth, from acid chloride and diethyl cadmium. Fifth, from detergents. Sixth, from cyanides or nitrites with special interest to sticker reduction. And last, by heating calcium salts of carboxylic acids. These are some general methods used for the preparation of aldehydes and ketones. First two methods are already discussed in video 25 part during oxidation of alcohols. So we are going to discuss third method, that is from hydrocarbons. Aldehydes and ketones can be prepared from hydrocarbons, that is from alkenes and alkynes. From alkenes, they can be prepared by a special process known as ozonolysis. When an alkene, suppose this is general formula for alkene, free valency of double bonded carbon can be satisfied by hydrogen or alkyl group, any of the group, hydrogen or alkyl group. When this is treated with ozone and ozonide is formed and medium is maintained CaCl3 or CCl4, CCl3 or CaCl3 chlorofluoride carbon tetrachloride or CH2Cl2. Then ozonide is formed. This is ozonide. Alkene ozonide. Ozonide, which are reductive hydrolysis, means HOH Zn minus ZnO. In presence of zinc, reductive hydrolysis of ozonide takes place, which gives carbonyl compounds, which may be aldehyde or ketone. These are carbonyl compounds. Which may be aldehyde or ketone for both. For example, if we take ethene, this is ethene, on ozonolysis, ethene ozonide is formed. This is ethene ozonide, and after reactive hydrolysis, bond breaking takes place at these positions, and two molecules of formaldehyde is obtained. Two molecules of formaldehyde. Okay, this is ozonolysis of ethene. Okay, if we take propene, CH3 double bond CH2, this is propene. On ozonolysis, propene ozonide is obtained, CH3 propene ozonide, which are reductive hydrolysis gives acetaldehyde and formaldehyde. one molecule acetaldehyde and one molecule formaldehyde. Is obtained. If we take butene, this is butene. If we take butene, butene ozonide is obtained. Butene ozonide is obtained, which on reductive hydrolysis gives 2 molecules of acetaldehyde. 2 molecules of acetaldehyde is formed. If we take this alkene, CH3CH3C, double bond CH3CH, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 methyl but 2E, 2 methyl but 2E. On ozonolysis, we get 2 methyl 2 but 2E, 2 methyl but 2E ozonide, 2 methyl but 2E ozonide means CH3. This is 2 methyl but 2E ozonide means ozonide of this alkene is obtained, which on reductive hydrolysis gives 1 molecule of acetone and 1 molecule of acetaldehyde. Okay, if we take this, means 2,3-dimethyl, 2,3-dimethyl but-2E, 2,3-dimethyl but-2E, we get corresponding ozonide means 2,3-dimethyl but-2E ozonide, which on reductive hydrolysis gives 2 molecules of acetone. This gives 2 molecules of acetone. So depending on the structure of alkene, different products are obtained as a result of reductive ozonolysis of alkene. Now come to next method. By hydration of alkynes, by hydration of alkynes, this is the simplest alkyne. This is acetylene. When acetylene is passed through 40% H2SO4 and 1% HgSO4, hydrolysis takes place and vinyl alcohol is obtained. Vinyl alcohol, which is unstable. This is unstable. That's why after tautomerization, vinyl alcohol tautomerize to give CH3CHO, acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is obtained. If we take other acid other than acetylene, ketones are obtained. For example, if we take CH3 C triple bond CH, that is propine. This is propine. Then addition takes place according to Markovnikov rule, and CH3 COH double bond CH is obtained. This is unstable, and just after tautomerization it gives acetone CH3 CO CH3. During tautomerization, one of the hydrogen migrates from one multivalent atom to other multivalent atom. That's why in this case, this hydrogen tied with oxygen, that is this hydrogen goes to this carbon. This is called tautomerization. Just after tautomerization, stable compound aldehyde or ketone is obtained according to the structure of alkyne. Okay. Now come to next method, fourth method. From acid chloride and dialkyl cadmium. From acid chloride and dialkyl cadmium. From acid chloride, only aldehydes can be prepared by a special catalytic hydrogenation. This is known as Rosenmund reduction. When acid halide is hydrogenated in presence of catalyst palladium, partially poisoned by barium sulfate and sulfur in boiling xylene. It means when acid halide CH3COCl acid chloride gets hydrogenated in presence of palladium catalyst, which is partially poisoned by barium sulfate and sulfur in boiling xylene, then corresponding aldehyde is obtained. For example, if acetyl chloride CH3COCl is treated with hydrogen in presence of palladium partially poisoned with barium sulfate and sulfur in boiling xylene, corresponding aldehyde is obtained in CH3CHO. Acetaldehyde is obtained plus HCl. This is the very important method used for the preparation of aldehydes. Ketones cannot be prepared by this method. Only aldehyde can be prepared by this method, and this is very important name reaction, Rosenmund reaction. When acid chloride treated with dialkyl cadmium, this is acid chloride, two molecules are, suppose CH3COCl acetyl chloride. When two molecules of acetyl chloride reacts with one molecule of dialkyl cadmium, CH3 का thrice CD. This is dimethyl cadmium. You may take diethyl cadmium, any of the alkyl cadmium. That in dry ether, then ketone is obtained. Two molecules are CH3 CO CH3 plus CD Cl2. Two molecules are acetone is formed. Next method, by Stephen's reduction. Next method is preparation of aldehyde acetone from Grignard agent. Grignard agent is written as RMGS. When a suitable Grignard agent reacts with hydrogen cyanide, or you can say hydrocyanic acid. What is this? HCl, hydrocyanic acid in ether. Because all the reaction of Grignard agent takes place only in presence of ether, dry ether. This alkyl group goes to carbon and forms RCH double bond N MgX. This is addition compound which on hydrolysis gives imine RCH double bond NH minus MgOHX. This is imine which on further hydrolysis gives losses ammonia molecule and gives aldehyde RCHO aldehyde. If a suitable Grignard agent reacts with hydrocyanic acid or hydrocyanide, only aldehyde is obtained, corresponding to alkyl group present in Grignard agent. If we take CH3MgCl, methyl magnesium chloride, we get acetaldehyde. If ethyl magnesium halide is taken, then propanaldehyde is obtained, corresponding to alkyl group present in Grignard agent. Aldehydes are obtained. When alkyl cyanide react with Grignard agent, if alkyl cyanide reacts with Grignard agent, ketones are obtained. First of all, we get R dash R double bond and MgX. This is addition product which on hydrolysis gives imine. On further hydrolysis losses ammonia molecule and gives ketone. This Grignard, with the help of Grignard agent and nitriles, aldehydes and ketones both can be prepared. Now the next method is Stephen reduction. In this reduction, alkyl cyanides are also reduced by hydrogen fluoride gas in presence of ACnCl2, stannous chloride and HCl. This is known as Stephen reagent. ACnCl2 plus HCl is called Stephen's reagent. That's why this reaction is called Stephen reduction, because in this case cyanides gets reduced into aldehyde hydrochloride, which on hydrolysis gives aldehyde. For example, when CH3Cl. This is methyl cyanide plus 2H plus HCl gas in presence of HCl, Cl2 and HCl at room temperature. At room temperature gives aldehyde hydrochloride CH3CH double bond NH dot HCl. This is called aldehyde hydrochloride, which on hydrolysis gives CH3 CHO plus NH4Cl, means acetaldehyde is obtained in this case. With respect to alkyl cyanide, different aldehydes can be prepared with the help of Stephen's reduction. Another method of preparation of aldehydes and ketones from alkyl cyanide, acid chloride and ester is reduction with Dibal H means aluminum hydride. Diisobutyl, this is isobutyl diisobutyl aluminum hydride. This is represented Dibal diisobutyl aluminum hydride, Dibal H. It is mild reducing agent. It is not very strong reducing agent. It is weaker reducing agent than lithium aluminum hydride. With the help of this reagent, Dibal H, first of all, alkyl cyanide gives an aldehyde, which on hydrolysis gives aldehyde. Alkyl cyanide gives aldehyde, which on hydrolysis gives aldehyde. Acid chloride again gives aldehyde, which on hydrolysis gives aldehyde. But esters with this reagent gives a mixture of aldehyde and alcohol. This is the method of preparation of aldehydes and ketones by Stephen reaction and by the use of Dibal H. Now the last method, which is very common method used to prepare aldehydes and ketones, is by heating calcium salts of carboxylic acids. Calcium salts of carboxylic acids. When calcium salts of carboxylic acid is subjected to dry distillation, different products, that is aldehydes and ketones, obtained according to the structure of calcium salts of carboxylic acid. For example, this is calcium formate, means calcium salt of formic acid. HCOOH is formic acid. When HCOOH reacts with CaOH twice, gives calcium formate. This is calcium formate, means calcium salt of formic acid, which on dry distillation alone, dry distillation gives formaldehyde and CaCO3. If we take calcium acetate, CH3 COO CH3 COO Ca, this is calcium acetate. On dry distillation, it gives CH2 and acetone. CH3, CO. CO plus CHGO3. Acetone is obtained in this case. If we take a mixture of two different calcium salts or carboxylic acids, for example, if calcium acetate and calcium carbonate is heated or subjected to dry distillation, this is calcium acetate and this is calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. Dry distillation. We get two molecules of acetaldehyde. We get two molecules of acetaldehyde plus calcium acetate. Calcium carbonate. CaCO3. This is all about general methods for the preparation of aldehydes and ketones. In the next video, you will study about some special methods which are used only for the preparation of aldehydes, or only for the preparation of ketones, or only for the preparation of aliphatic aldehydes, or only for the preparation of aliphatic aromatic aldehydes or ketones. That's all. Thank you.